A truth untold is buried in lies, eats away at your trust like flies to a dead body until it is unidentifiable and raw. Doubt comes in and claims memories like lost luggage, twirls its fingers around them until they too are rotted, too disfigured. It can kill even the sweetest of memories, turn them into something sour, something that makes you wince like a molded orange full of maggots makes your stomach clench and turn. And when the murder is done, it outlines the victim in chalk, as if to symbolize something that once was, but the stench remains. It condemns the dead to an eternal rest, permanently stained like blood that will never wash out, spot be damned, like hurt that will never go away. It never goes away, it never goes away. The feeling of betrayal is a hot knife twisting and twisting in my stomach, an immense pain I cannot bear. And the shock is almost the worst part. Like the hair on your neck has never known gravity. That sick, nauseous feeling. The cold, stiff air, and somehow I am slick with sweat. Like your body is frozen, but your mind and heart is trying to outrace the other. It feels like I could die, that at any moment my heart will work itself to exhaustion or my brain could fry. But my mind begins to walk, and I let it wander to how tragic it would be for this face to be etched in stone. For my final look to be petrified, the shock of now knowing the unknown, wishing I could go back to being blind. But who knew Judas's kiss was so deadly, that something so hurtful could lay between two lips? And I replayed those words leaving your mouth, how each one felt like daggers, how you danced around the truth, using words and phrases like, "There's something I have to tell you," your ums, and "please don't be angry," and "believe me," and "I don't want to lose you," and "sorry," rapid fire into my chest until they don't feel like words anymore. Instead, they start to look like shrapnel from something bigger, like an incoming bullet or a plane with the tail ripped off free falling onto me. And all this internal chatter wakes up my body, and I remember I am still here, that I didn't disappear. And my heart is still racing and my palms are still clammy, that no amount of ruminating makes this less real, less painful. So when I am handed this unwanted truth, the first thing I want to do is pack it away, put it in a box or send it somewhere far into the corner of my mind, put it in a shelter, return it to sender, anything that'll make it get away from me. But the truth can't be returned like a bad present, and your trust can't be refunded either. All sales are final. The burden is yours to bear. And the only thing scarier than the fear of not being able to go back to normal is knowing you lived a lie, that your world was a bubble, that everything you knew looked so distorted it was normal. But how else do you know that you're living in a bubble, that the only way to know is for it to pop? The only way for you to know what's real is to come crashing down into reality with nothing to break your fall, broken bones and all, and it hurts like hell, that I don't even feel like I know you anymore, that I see you differently. And I know nobody's perfect, but the fact that you went to such great measures to cover up the truth makes me feel like I'm not good enough for it, like I'm not good enough for you, that I gave you my trust and you threw it away, crumpled it like a wrapper and tossed it in the wind. And I need to let myself process before I hear the list of excuses you have lined up, that my hurt is valid, that you ripped out my heart live and beating. And you better hope my anger is fleeting, that the hole in my heart can be bandaged, sutured shut. And all I hope is for time to heal this scar, because I hate hating you, but I hate what you did even more.